So I bought these heavy duty jumper cables, 16 feet long, and I believe they're 4-gauge wire. And I picked these up at Lowe's today. 2-gauge, thicker yet. So the power inverter called for 4-gauge wire, and these are thicker, 2-gauge. So I'm going to give these a try and see if I can just hook these up to hook the power inverter, 2500 watt pure sine power inverter, up to my two 12-volt batteries in the motor. So I picked this storage compartment for the power inverter because it has this place for a cord to come through. You can still close it up. So I'm going to clip the alligator clips from the heavy duty jumper cables right on the back of here, and then I'm going to run that over to the battery and give it a try and see if we can get this thing to work. So I got underneath there and I routed these cables, but I did not hook them up because you don't want these to be live when you're fooling around with this stuff. And originally I was going to mount it there. Then I started thinking it sure would be handy when you're traveling if this thing could be plugged in, but I'm not sure how that could happen because of the way the compartments are. So starting to rethink it wouldn't be hard to do this, but then you're going to have to run the 30 amp cord over here to plug this in. You can't do that when you're driving down the road. So thinking about this. You got it all figured out? Hey, where are you going?
Check out my dog.
I need your help. So the wire's all routed underneath, and I put the extra in here just to try this thing out. Where are you going? I needed you as the guinea pig to hook this up to the battery in case it explodes. Okay? You're gonna hook it up to the battery in case it explodes?
Keep questioning him as to why he's saying something's going to explode, but he's not giving me a straight answer.
Imagine that, me not giving you a straight answer.
Yeah, imagine that.
Okay, there's the negative. That's the easy one. So I'm putting the negative on one battery and the positive on the other battery.
You sure that's right?
That's the way I had the other one hooked up. Didn't have any problem. Oh, nothing so far. Ooh.
Nothing but a spark.
Nice little spark. Alright, let's see if we got any juice.
And there is power.
Only 12 volts? Exactly 12 volts. Well, let's see when we plug the camper in what we have. That remote switch doesn't work. Let's see if it's on. Maybe it only, oh, there we go. So the remote switch overrides the regular switch. Okay. Now we're going to try to plug the camper in to see if it will power the camper. Okay. You can stop the camera.
Wait, say again what you're going to do?
We're going to plug the whole camper into this and see if it'll power the camper.
Okay. See you there or not, but my pup is right in there. See your shadow in there? Hi, Dixie girl. Just checking on ya.
Know what that is?
An adapter?
What kind of adapter?
A 110 adapter.
What does it go from?
30 amp.
To?
110.
20 amp?
20 amp? Or 110 is the same as 20 amp?
Basically.
All these numbers, it confuses me. All right.
I'm going to shut it off and plug it in.
Okay. Something just kicked on.
Yeah, fans.
Oh, on that?
So, come inside.
Oh.
It's already not working.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. That's not good.
Yep.
There's nothing even running in there. Oh, the
Refrigerator is kicking off. Can you keep it on gas only?
Yep.
So it must have been that kicking on that I heard.
Shut the refrigerator off because the camper thinks it's plugged in. The refrigerator's trying to run on electric.
So it's too much for the refrigerator.
Yeah, but that's...
But on this
the refrigerator
refrigerator,
is too much for it. You should be able to
you can
manually
just put
put
it
on
gas.
propane.
You can.
Go ahead.
So I turned it to gas only. Let's see what does. Okay.
So let's see if the light is on. Microwave.
So the microwave is on because the light is flashing. The refrigerator's on gas.
Where's the remote for this TV? Thought it was always up here.
I thought so too. Most importantly, the TV's on.
So one thing to remember, all of your lights and everything are going to work
Right.
anyway because they run on 12 volt. So it's only the things, and you don't want to try to run air conditioning
No.
because this thing is not going to run an air conditioner or your microwave.
Could run a fan though.
We don't have a fan in here.
Nope, they're all in the house.
So these are all smart TVs. There's 3 of them in here.
Yep.
So
That seems to be working. This is the bed that we showed you earlier today. Look at how thick that is. That's 10 inches, you said?
yeah,
I don't know that you should be... You're going to get it all dirty. You're laying on the ground and you're laying on my new mattress. I don't think so. Lay people. Gotta keep this man straight.
I got to be able to try it.
When you're clean. So that ought to be neat. Here's the TV, people. It's streaming and it works. Well, it's thinking right now. See the spinny thing?
Well, the Wi-Fi is not that close to this TV.
No, I know.
It's got to go through the woods, past that building over.
It's got to go over the river and through the woods to Grandpa's house we go.
Grandfather's house. It goes.
That's right. All right, it's hot in here.
So if this works this way, probably leave it for now. Be handy when we're boondocking. I'm going to look and see if I can hook that remote switch up inside. I got to do a little bit of research. That looks just like a regular phone cord right there. And if it is, I'll just get a longer piece and I'll mount that somewhere inside so I can turn that on and off. So time to start picking some junk up. So I'll show you real quick what I'm doing here with this solar controller. So each one of these is marked. So the one on the left is the panel that's got negative and positive. The one in the middle has a picture of a battery, negative and positive. Then the one on the end has a picture representing power coming off it. So I put a 12 volt accessory plug coming off from that one, which I really don't need. It's just something extra. It's got 2 USB ports built right into it. So I'll plug my solar right into these irregular solar ends. I have 50 feet and a 100 watt panel to start with here. I'm going to mount it right up here. I've got 4 stainless steel. Oh, where are we here? There we are. hex screws that I'm going to mount it. And then I used a heavy duty speaker wire that I'm going to run because it's only 100 watts. I'm going to run that over to the battery. That's just sitting over there because I got to route that down through here, the same as where those jumper cables are going. So we'll at least have 100 watts of solar to start with for when we're boondocking. Then I'll probably add on to it on the roof or something down the road, but this will get us started anyway. So I spliced an end that I had onto the positive of that battery, and I did the same for the negative of this one, and those go to the negative and positive side of the solar charger. So then I'll hook my jumper cables back up for the power inverter, and we should be pretty much all set. I think here. Okay, now you can see we have power going to the controller. We have the ends that we need right here that are going to go to the solar panels. I'm going to mount that switch so I can turn it on and off remotely. We've got everything coming up through here. Use the self-tapping screws to mount that on the side. And I think we're going to call it a day.